Hello students, today I will discuss about synthetic fibers and plastic chapter 3rd from 8th grade. In this chapter, you will learn about the synthetic fiber, their types, their uses and their properties. And we will also learn about the plastic, their various types and how they are harmful and useful to us. So, to start the chapter, let us discuss what are fiber. Fiber are thin thread-like strands from which cloth is made. Now, generally we call our cloth fabric, and you know that fabric is made up of yarn, and that yarn is made up of thin strands, that is called fiber. Fiber are mainly classified into two categories: natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Natural fiber, as the name tells, these found in nature occur naturally, and synthetic word means man-made. These are formed by human beings. So natural fibers are obtained either from the plants or from the animals. For example, cotton, jute, flax, these are the example of the natural fiber which we obtain from the plant, and there is silk and wool also which we obtain from the animals. And about the natural fiber, you have studied in your previous classes about in detail, and in this chapter we will mainly focus on the synthetic fiber. These are the man-made fiber, and the examples are nylon, rayon and plastic. Now there is a one question, how the fibers are made. What are the fiber made up of? To answer this question, we must know the term monomer and polymer. Now, what is monomer? See the word monomer. Monomer is a combination of two words, that is mono and meros. Mer from meros. This is a Greek word. Monomer is a Greek word that is derived from mono, meros. Mono means single, meros means unit. So, the single small unit from which the fiber are made is called monomer. But the story is not going to end on the monomer. Thousands of monomer. There are many monomers joined together to form a big unit that is called polymer. So polymer is again combination of two words. You can see the word polymer. Poly means many, meros again, mer from the meros, meros means unit. So polymer is when many monomers join together to form a big or large unit is called polymer. Okay. Now the monomer combine, the process by which the monomer combine to form a polymer, that is called polymerization. On the behalf of the structure, polymer is classified into two categories. What is linear polymer and cross-linked polymer? And as the name tells, linear polymer, in this polymer, the monomers are arranged in a form of long chain along a line. Linear means line. Okay. So, in the linear polymer, monomers are combined in the form of array. Now, cross-linked polymer, cross-linked polymer, along with the line, there will be cross linkage between this line, and there will be a cross-linked arrangement of the monomers. That's why these polymers are known as cross-linked polymer. Now we can say that the all fibers are made up of polymer. All fibers is combination of polymers, and this can be easily understand with the example, as a building is made up of walls, pillar, floor, roof, and the wall, pillar, roof, all these are made up of bricks and cements. Now a single brick, that we are calling monomer, and the brick and brick are repeating itself to form the desired structure, to form the structure that we want, that is called a polymer. Brick is monomer, and the wall or the roof or the floor we are calling, that is called polymer. And there is such type of arrangement can be happen in the structure. Okay, is it clear? Now on the basis of formation, polymer can be classified again into two categories: natural polymer, synthetic polymer. Natural polymer again occur naturally. Synthetic polymer are man-made or prepared in the laboratories or factories by the human beings. The example of natural fiber is cellulose. Cellulose is known as natural polymer, and in case of synthetic polymer there polyester, rayon, nylon. We will discuss these all the synthetic fiber polymers in the detail. Now we have cotton fiber and jute fiber, which are made up of natural polymer, and the natural polymer of the cotton and jute are cellulose. Now we are calling that I have told you that each and every polymer is made up of monomer. Now if there is a cellulose in the cotton and jute fiber, then what will be the monomer unit? Of course, glucose. Glucose will be the monomer unit of the cotton fiber and jute fiber. Now let us continue ourselves. We will discuss the types of synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber is classified into four major category. Those are rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic. Okay, we will discuss these one by one in detail. In the rayon, firstly we will discuss rayon. Rayon is man-made fiber prepared from the natural raw material. It is synthetic fiber, but this was not the fully synthetic fiber, because the raw materials used in the formation of the rayon are natural, that is derived from the wood pulp, or we can say that cellulose was the raw material of the rayon. And it is also called artificial silk. The reason is that it looks like silk and give the same feel as the silk provide. Now the question arises, what was the need of the rayon if there is silk? As we are clear to this fact that the texture of the silk attract the people toward itself, but the natural silk is very costly, and to avoid that hazard, the scientists have decided to create the same fiber as the silk, and they got successful in 1880s, firstly by preparing rayon. So what are the properties of rayon? This is a good absorbent, does not shrink, cool to wear, can be easily dyed into variety of color. We can obtain the desired color from the rayon. Now what are the advantages and uses of rayon? I have told you it is cheaper than silk and used to make the carpets, used for making bandages and surgical dressing, for making clothing like saris, blouses, etc. Rayon is preferred. The rayon, I told you, this is not fully synthetic, this is semi-synthetic fiber, and the monomer of the rayon is glucose and polymer is cellulose.